Welcome back. I'm Stacey Hewen.
And I'm John Ferreira.
And we've been bringing you the National Dodgeball Championships in Canada for this whole weekend.
Yeah, and we're about to wrap up on the round robin.
Yeah, well, the women will still have another round robin match after this.
Yes, with Hayes and Scotia Sirens.
So John noticed something interesting in the women's standings. You want to let us know?
Well, Kabekwaz playing right now on the stream is 8th place with 13 points. Strike 1919, which is also playing against Rush in the other court, has 12 points. So if Strike 1919 wants to make it into playoffs, they're going to have to win this game with Kabekwaz losing this game.
Now, it looks like Strike is actually up 4-2 in their game, and Rush has not been doing great in the standings in this particular event. But I imagine Strike might be a bundle of nerves right now since they're on the line, and I'm sure they know it.
Yeah.
Now, in this event, how is Kickass doing compared to the Kabekwaz?
Kickass is number 1
and
in
Kabekwaz?
standings. And Kabekwaz is number 8.
So, if Kabekwaz can pull off a victory or, I believe, a tie.
Yes.
What's the score differential between those? What's the score differential for Strike and the score differential for
1 point difference.
Both of them?
Score differential.
Yeah. Like points for, points against. Oh, and Set gets knocked out there, Bernier.
Kabekwaz has a 6-point positive with Strike at a -6.
So, Kabekwaz only needs to tie this.
Only needs to tie it against an undefeated team.
That's right. If they can pull off a tie, they clinch their playoff spot. So, I'm sure that they know this, which is going to put all the much pressure on them. Almost gets knocked out. Passing the ball off to Vincent.
And actually, while I have the standings out, I'll tell you guys the stats for both teams. Kickass has 11 wins, 0 losses, 0 ties, leaving them with 33 points. They scored 81 rounds, only lost 18 points, leaving them at a 63 differential.
Well, we've only got Venkat left, and if you look, she has power behind her throw, even when she's not lining up and doing proper throw mechanics.
That is correct.
There's a woman who can summon some strength, that's for sure. She thinks she got hit? Everybody's telling her she didn't. Don't walk off. You're good. There we go. Good.
Good sportsmanship.
I appreciate the sportsmanship, but that was a bounce that went past her.
Yep. I love when the opposite team tells her that she's safe.
Oh, no. Is she the person? She steps with her. She throws the right and steps with her right. That is dangerous. We have a player locally built very much the same as her who always stepped with her right foot and threw. She blew out her knee in May of last year, or maybe it was April. Still hasn't recovered. What happened was she lost her balance while stepping into that throw, fell on the right-hand side. Oh, wow, look at that.
Nice block while on the ground.
Yeah, look at that. They're feeling her out. Where are you? Oh, bounces into the ground. Now they have no balls. But stepping with your right foot is... I mean, obviously it's working for her, but that's just bad for your balance. And if you're a person who's learning how to throw, best thing to do is step with your off foot. Look how the players on Kickass are lining up. And she goes for the trade. And the ball's connected in the air. So again, Venkat still on the board. See, everybody wants to win this tournament, but I don't think anybody wants to win it by cheating.
Nope.
Right? And there we go.
Nope. I believe balls collided midair.
Jeez Louise. They're not going to get in any rounds today. And there
it is. Kickass takes a first round. Also, Strike's game against Rush is 1-0 for Strike.
Oh, I guess they were practicing earlier. I saw the scoreboard. It said 2-4.
Yeah, I believe they did not switch it from last game.
My mistake. So, Strike again. If you just look at the standings, you would think that they'd be able to clinch that victory, but you got to understand that nobody wants to lose a game. Rush is really going to be pressing for it, especially if this is the end of their tournament.
Yep.
They've got nothing. If they know they're not making playoffs, they know they don't have to save their bodies. They don't have to pace themselves.
Yeah, they're just going to try to give it their all, try to show the judges what they got.
Absolutely. It's like the last round of the draft championships of our last season here in Winnipeg. With about 5 minutes left on the clock, I was nursing a cracked rib, and I decided, screw it, I'm going for it, and played my heart out.
Yep.
And my current draft captain picked me because he saw those rounds. So it's a very good point that the selection... Oh, wow! So turns out that the assistant captain for Kabekwaz is actually named Neo.
Yep.
Yeah. Turns out that she's the one. And we've all just discovered the Matrix is real.
Both teams with 5 players each. Kabekwaz has 4 balls.
And there we go. Kabekwaz interacting. Question to the referee. Looks like they've sorted out whatever it was. And looks like the game's going to get back on track. Kickass player in the center calling a shot. You see the one player on Kickass just grinning, looking for it.
She's like, can somebody just please throw a ball at me?
My arms are out, please.
Oh.
Like a border collie looking for something to do. Just a bundle of energy and happy to be doing it.
Now Kickass with 5 balls. Number 27, Kabekwaz with those dodges. She's like hardly even moving. Oh, tried to jump over, but didn't jump high enough.
Yeah, it looks like Kabekwaz might almost take a round. It's 2-on-2.
Well, they need this game, and they got to show that they need it.
Yeah, if they win this game, they secure their playoff spot for sure.
Yep.
But all they have to do is tie.
Yep. If they lose, they got to hope that Strike loses also.
Dodgeball mom happy that Avonlea Armada won. Now you gotta understand too, Kickass in the first place position, they're for sure pacing themselves now. They don't want to wear themselves out for playoffs, which actually is going to mean that this is very likely to be an easier game for Kabekwaz. Yep. Not that it's easy to play against women of this caliber ever, but does mean that they're going to be not going full tilt. Some players are incapable of anything other than 100% though.
Yeah. I know when I'm on the court, I'm always giving 100.
Oh, I'm a big fan of giving 80 when you need to take it easy for another game.
I've yet to learn what easy means. And I'm scared I'll find out too late.
Yeah, I discovered that at about 27 years old. This time last year I was still very hyper competitive, and then it was just a number of humbling injuries that brought me out of that. Also, the transition to the WDBF balls didn't go so smoothly for myself either. Kabekwaz now sitting with only 1 ball. You can see Tri's looking for it.
Oh.
Nice set. Holy mackerel, she is just exploding out of the gate there. And a dirty block. She takes her out, moves along. So I'm just curious for everybody in the chat below, who do you want to see make playoffs? Do you want to see it be Strike or Kabekwaz? Let us know in the chat. Huge shout out to Melissa Matthews. She's been sitting here since I started streaming this afternoon, or late this morning.
Oh, wow.
Still in the court, look at her.
Yeah.
She's been out here all day. She's had a break or two, but nonetheless, big commitment for somebody who's not involved in this tournament in any other way. So huge thanks to her. Also, you notice their referees there, Dan Smart from BC Timber and Kendall Stelmack, one of the full-timers.
And that was just a barrage of balls at number 13.
Yep. Now, I want to say also, Dan Smart, he was here till 1:45 in the morning helping us deal with an issue with the netting system, and can't thank this guy enough. There was another player from one of the BC women's teams. I didn't catch her name. There's another person as well. I wish I had caught their names, but if I'm honest, we were all just so focused. Julian Brooks was the one who was sticking around. Mia Duchamp, DJ Dupasquier, Rodolin Aron, all of them just so grateful. Alex Svitlowski, Matt Klichevsky came out here. And we would not be on time without them. This tournament, once games have started, has gone off without a hitch.
Ooh.
Oh.
Number 6 just took a bad shot to the eye.
It's unfortunate. It's if you get hit the right way on the nose or in the eye,
you feel it.
You're going to tear up.
Yeah.
That's just a natural reaction. It's a reflex. Oh. See, another thing, you notice that stepping with the right foot, that takes her off balance, and so she had that pause afterwards where she was completely vulnerable.
Yep.
You can see number 1 backing up. Oh, and a catch. Kickass just showing their stuff today.
Kickass now with 4 players at Kabekwaz at 1.
Someone saying the name is Jill. I was told the name by by our head ref who's losing his voice. I couldn't hear if he said Julian or Jillian, so I chose to say it halfway between both. You know, sometimes when you don't know an answer on an exam and you write an A that kind of looks like all the other letters.
Yep.
Yep. Except C.
Except C.
Nothing looks like a C.
No.
You can make an A kind of look like a D, kind of look like a B, kind of look like an E, but there's nothing you can do with the letter C. If it's C, you're out of here.
No.
Or when you write a T that kind of looks like an F for true or false questions.
Yeah.
So you remember when you were younger and you had a lazy teacher who got everybody to mark each other's quizzes?
Yes.
I once marked somebody's test where they got 0 out of 20 true or false questions correct.
That should be considered a pass.
Do you know the math on that?
What's that?
That's like a 2 to the 19th power chance for that to happen.
Jeez.
Sorry, 1 in 2 to the 19th power.
Oh.
If she had just answered them randomly or all the same, would have done better.
Yep.
And actually, fun fact, that player now plays dodgeball in our league.
Nice.
Just going to show you don't have to do well in school to play dodgeball.
Nope. That's why I'm here.
Pass it off. Number 7 taking the snap. We've been seeing some great power from number 7 on Kickass. She's got a lot of velocity from her throws.
I've also been seeing her everywhere on the court. She's been in the center. She's been on the guard. Oh, amazing catch.
People divided in the chat. They want everybody to win and everybody to make it. Lots of people rooting for Kabekwaz. Lots of people saying they got friends on strike. And what it boils down to is only one of them can make it. Nobody else is in a position to take it. Strike is up 3-1 in their game. Kabekwaz is down 0-4. It's looking very likely that unless something happens over on the center court to make an upset, that Strike is going to clinch that last spot.
Number 11 on Kickass almost deflected that ball into number 1's foot.
Yeah, you got to be careful of those when you're blocking. It's not just about you, right? You can definitely still knock your team out.
Yep.
Kabekwaz looking for it. Twa really winding up. This is going to be a great chance for the selection committee to see how these players perform under pressure on both courts.
Yeah.
And as much fun as it is playing dodgeball for fun, playing when something's on the line almost makes it a whole other game.
Yeah, I just hope both teams know that they're playing this close.
Twa Baron taking a shot to the leg, taking her out.
Oh, try to get her off guard.
Sorry, we keep going dead silent because we are so engrossed in this match.
Yeah, I mean...
I know that I'm supposed to be doing play-by-plays and John's supposed to be doing color, but we're both just sitting here watching a great game of dodgeball. Oh, look at that counter from 7, but then she gets countered.
Both of them did. Kickass takes the 5th round.
So, while this game is pretty much decided, Kabekwaz's fate is not decided. It is out of their hands at this point. They need to place their faith in Rush.
Yeah.
Oh man, do you remember that movie Rush about that kid who played guitar really well and was like a homeless kid or something, or an orphan?
I do not think I watched that.
Yeah, I think it had Robin Williams in it. Oh! Catch!
Like she did a fake throw and that throw blocked the ball up.
I just want to say that movie Rush was kind of stupid. They were trying to make it into some sort of like a feel-good classic, but it just
didn't succeed.
Oh, 7
smart
running
move,
for it.
Smart move. You already got hit. Just go for it. What's worse than just getting hit a couple more times? You get your balls.
Absolutely. Actually, it's good for you if you get hit by those balls, because after a ball connects with the dead player, it is dead and cannot knock anyone else out.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that. Oh, and 7, set connected to again. Yeah, again, big shout out to BC Timber, who have supplied us with a lot more than just BC Timber. Also with referees, volunteers, assistants in general.
Oh, Kickass now down to 2 players. The Kabekwaz at 5.
Kabekwaz is going to take a round. Can they get some momentum? Strike also took a round on the other court, which puts that game more in the bag with 3 minutes left. Remember, if Strike ties, they don't make it. That puts Kabekwaz in.
Yep.
They don't have the goal differential to cover a tie in points. Now, for those wondering what a score differential is, or
amazing catch by number 1 on Kickass.
Yep. She had her knees together. She pushed the ball into it. That's exactly what you should be doing. Number 49. Here's somebody we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
Blocking a ball up. Oh, there's still 5 minutes on the clock for this game. See, when it was 4-on-1, it seemed more likely that they could take it, but 3-on-2, it's still anybody's match, or still anybody's round at this point. It's for sure Kickass's match. Oh, and she takes us a nick to the heel.
Leaving number 49 by herself on Kickass. Can Kabekwaz get their first point of the game? Oh,
and they take a point. And they're off.
Kabekwaz asked to win at least 4 more games to tie this up. And that's what they need and want if they want to play in playoffs.
Actually, it looks like Rush is closing the gap over on the Strike game. Strike versus Rush, so Kabekwaz isn't out of this yet. I don't think that they have enough time, even if they won some lightning rounds, to tie this game. And Mankat just... That was weird. My voice assistant on my phone started typing stuff. Not sure why.
Computers.
Must have sounded like one of the prompts.
Oh,
wow.
Amazing head on. Oh.
See that catch over there on Kickass?
From number 1, I believe?
Yep.
The numbers on the front of the shirt are hard to see. I believe that's actually number 4.
I know that was actually supposed to be part of the jersey thing. Was the rules were requiring them to be visible from across the court. Perhaps for future seasons, they should also be required to be on, like you notice above the logo on the chest of the Kabekwaz?
Very nice visible numbers.
Yeah, numbers and positions, both nice and clear for everybody to read, and that I would almost say should be a requirement in the future, the positioning. Especially as shirts bunch up near the bottom, and that's nobody's fault. That's just how shirts work.
Yeah, especially when you order a shirt that's too baggy. You want to tie it up, make yourself a smaller target.
Absolutely. A lot of shirt manufacturers, they have, you know, sizing charts. But once you actually get the shirt, it's hit or miss.
And who really measures themselves out? I probably have once.
Oh, an 18 disarm. So that leaves just tries left. Half and half on remembering to say the numbers in French, but I'll be there. I'll get there.
Oh, that fake throw even faked me out.
On the center court there, it seems that time has been stopped for quite a bit with strike versus rush while the referees deliberate on something. There we go. Biron faking off the line there, but hadn't activated the ball yet. I'm actually going to have to sign out of this game. Just want to check on it. I've been asked to make sure that all the referees for the playoff games will be present. Leave John to finish this broadcast off for this game, and I'll be back to join you guys in the playoff games.
See you later. Kabekwaz now with 5 players and Kickass with the same amount. Looks like we are going into sudden death. Seems like Kickass has already won this game. Now it's all up to Rush to beat Strike if Kabekwaz wants to make it into playoffs. Kabekwaz down to the last player against 1 versus 1. Oh, and Kabekwaz was able to take the sudden death win. But unfortunately, that doesn't look like it was enough for them to secure a playoff spot. And I believe we are now going into commercials and we'll be heading into playoffs right away.